Now I can talk. Hey, how's it going? How is everybody doing today? Indeed. Snek. Snek indeed. We're gonna be introduced to a new snake. A different snake. One that goes by Iroquois. Not the point. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the bomb and determine its effects. Computers. Nice. Glad you're doing well, dude.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
And good.
Of course. Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleaning facility went up inside.
And that's Colonel Campbell, at least.
I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Alright.
Calling teams Alpha and
here we go.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may
Dead
also
Cell?
be involved. It's a highly
Hear that's a
trained
pretty
group,
good
and the Big
roguelike.
Shell under complete control.
Also an okay Papa Roach song. Not the point. I don't know why that water sound got me right there. It's good to see you again, Big Shell.
What are their demands?
It's been years.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the
The
demands
new
are met, the
president.
terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the
Because
water.
it's no longer George
And the crew will
Sears.
ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins
no.
containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the Bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst
That's
environmental
interesting.
disaster in history.
Sorry, I just got enamored by chat because it appears like your name came up like 2 different colors.
Facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Wonderful. SEAL Team 10, huh?
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Understood. You can definitely already tell that it's not
I'm now inside
Snake.
Slot A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned.
anything's possible.
By the way, Snake.
I don't know
we're
why I'm
changing
able
the
to
code
move
name for
that
our follow-up
far.
communication.
Like,
What's
It's
wrong
interesting.
with Snake?
Just a precaution.
oh,
You
but
are
he
now
can go
designated
up and down
Raiden.
further, but Raiden
All
just
right, Raiden.
moves.
You've already covered infiltration and
Yeah.
VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button.
Oh
The
man,
codec's receiver.
I love the
correctly stimulates
the reason
small
that he
bones of
sounds.
your ear.
That's great.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right.
I never
I'll contact you if anything changes.
First,
Never
make
noticed
your way
that.
to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
Okay. Cool.
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
Nanomachine,
There's
son.
a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta find a hatch. We found a hatch. Grab the ration. There's other things here, right? Well, I mean, I know that there are other things here. There's that other ration. Cool, I can get that. And that looks like a bandage. Is it O or is it square, triangle? How do I hop over? It's been a while. It's fine. Alright, I can't go crawling around in the lice. Because yes, if you do, it's bad. Run over here. Crawl. Okay, let's see if... Nope. I don't have to shake off a lice from my rations. That is a weird mechanic that they never really explained, and so it just happens to happen, and it's wonderful. I love it. So dumb. Alright, and I can't get over here? Okay, that's fine. O is to dive, and I know I'm not leaving... It's triangle? No. Circle. Got it. Ah. Now I just need to climb out. Triangle's still the action button. Okay, got it. Square is nothing. It's my actual, like, fire button, but that's not going to be a thing right now. I can do that. Nope. Okay. Just go through the door. Now there's this guy.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Indeed it is.
Gralukovich man.
Gralukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a
Jumping
band of
to conclusions
mercenaries,
there, but
an
I
army
mean,
without a country.
alright, now we get to our first boss fight. Ish. Well, maybe not. Thought it was in this room, but...
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take it...
Nope, not nerd, node. Come on. Keep up. You get the map by touching the, things. Or touching the nodes. Or, as Raiden said, the nerds. So, the node is over there. Yeah, I know. So let's go ahead and do this. Log in. Which I believe hurts because of the nanomachines. Okay, we will just go with this for now, because I do not really feel like filling in anything else. I mean, no shame in telling you all whenever I was born. Not like it's really that big of a deal. Alright, good. Got all that. And I'll edit that out of the YouTube video, because why not? I'll leave it in the Twitch one. It'll be fun. Yeah, well, that should still be fine. Are there more people on their way? Alright, thanks for teaching me how to do all that. We get our save frequency. And our save frequency is our ex-girlfriend and or girlfriend, so that's nice. It's still 1.04096, yeah. Do you know what day tomorrow is? April 30th? Ah. There was clearly something special about it. Otherwise she wouldn't have brought it up. Yeah, I'm gonna hide. It'll be fine.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Understood.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter. Stay on the lookout. Who's there?
Alright, I'll figure out a way out of this in just a bit. Be fine. Even if it's just grapple.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
Alright, there we go. One down. Oh yeah, I could actually, well, in this next area, I can do pull-ups to actually increase my grip level. Which will mean I could hang longer. I should probably do that a little bit. Grip level 2 is all I really want, but it's gonna make,
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Oh, really?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right. But he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
At least according
Could
to
he
the
have
official
survived?
story.
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all.
I guess not.
Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What
Understood.
about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Okay, so now we're getting an explanation of the big shell itself.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly.
Something like that.
And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Do that in a minute, because first things first. Gotta do this. Here, this. 2, 3, 4. Cool, let that build up, do that again. Yeah, we're just doing pull-ups for a bit. Just like I could be like actually exterminating the seagulls up here, and they'll actually give me a special codec call. There's a bunch of things that can happen here. As we are going to be doing a lot of, like, ledge climbing, so... Later on, this will not have been wasteful. You will hear the level up soon. At least I hope so. I think this is the only game with the actual grip level, too. But I'm not 100% certain about that. But yes, this will mean that we'll have to be more careful with our unarmed choking. I have no idea why he was grunting in pain, but he was. Get one more in. Hop back. Good, we're getting it. Oh, okay. Now I understand why he made the grunting noise. He got shat on. Also, if you get shit on whenever you're in first-person mode, it actually does cover your screen. Kojima's a mad genius. Another. I hope it doesn't actually take 100 to level up. If it does, that's fine, but... Oh, no!
Right, what's wrong? Right, right.
We'll do it again. It'll be fine. Forgot to hip up. Alright, 10. Get 10 more. More. 6. 7. 9. 10. Alright, so as long as I keep in this repetition, it should be fine. Nine and 10. Alright. Got it. Ooh. Cool. Oh, we can. That was 5, I think. Alright, once we level this up, we'll never have to do it again. One more. I think that was 7. It might be 6. Alright. Got ourselves a level 2.
Raiden, your grip has gotten stronger. Guess your hard work has paid off.
Jack, you're great.
Alright, so there we go. Level 2 grip. Never have to do that again. We can slip around here if we're not careful around the seagull shit. Yes, that is a mechanic. Okay, and I definitely don't have a weapon, so...
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Ah, okay.
Crouch down
So
using
there's
the
a space. Yeah, I understand how to crawl. I just didn't actually see a hole. Sometimes that's a problem. You know? Yeah, I'm through. Thank you.
Raiden, see,
Cool. SEAL Team 10 is in. Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs? They do not know a thing about us, and we're totally in dark. There's no exception. Only a few people know about our presence here. There's no consent from Pentagon's under direct command. Okay, it came from the Vice President, Secretary of Defense. Okay, just stay in touch. Cool. Got it. Thanks, Paul Lighting. Or Colonel Campbell. There's something over here. There? No, just a hiding space. Got it.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Okay, so we've only got one guard on the first floor. It's this guy. If I can get a gun.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance.
I found the nerd. I mean, yeah.
distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Yeah, knock is definitely the way to go, but I don't want to do that just yet. Well, I mean, earlier, Raiden didn't know, so... What do you want, Colonel?
I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body.
Yeah, I know. I've been using it. Here, I'll take him to the fucking lockers. Yeah, we'll hide him in the one with the ammo. They'll never think of that. What do you want? Caramel? Alright, so we got a new nerd. Note. It's time to leave. Alright, so the AB connecting bridge should have people on it. And this should actually be difficult. Or maybe it won't be, depending.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Yeah, I've already done it, thank you. Oh, Alpha Zero's under attack. So we're heading for Strut B, and that's the thing. Come on, get up.
Who is that? It's the others. I need help.
That's fine. Because he's right. Normally, you'd be, like, really fucked if you went there, but here is the best point. There's no enemies here. There's no carryover. So, just that tiny sliver of health that I lost. Boon. Oh, I know exactly who that is, yeah. He looks worse than his Metal Gear Solid 4 counterpart, but man, I know exactly who that is. Phil Lamar's gonna kill it. Vamp, never change. Shove that blade right where it belongs, right in front of your dick. Fucking most unnecessary, but goddamn, gotta respect. But I believe there's one other person in here.
What are you?
Great question. Ugh.
Five today.
There's the other person. Wonder who that could be. Voice didn't sound familiar at all. Nor does that gate.
Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
It's really sad whenever the antagonist respects women more than the protagonist does. I mean, Vamp and Fortune, yes, Queen? Goddamn.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Kojima never change.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
But we know that's a lie with the
Have I
sea
seen you
louse.
before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21. That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Yeah.
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
'Cause I'm a 21st century digital
So
boy.
you're saying that VR training is some kind
Oh,
of...
man. Don't know how to feel, but I've got a lot of toys. Oh, man, it's such a good... Social Distortion had a good one. Or, yeah, I don't know how to read, but I've got a lot of toys. Fucking yes. Which is why I'm like, no, the way, or considering I've played Metal Gear Solid 1 now both ways that you can, Twin Snakes is absolutely the most realistic simulation of Raiden's fucking Solid Snake training. 100%. Seeing how Raiden moves in this game versus how Snake moves in that game,
Too late for that.
it's 100%. It's exact.
What's up?
Take a look.
I know, they stole the football.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
Oh no. Hans Davis?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR.
Because it kind of wasn't.
guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-president George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate
actually gonna move
terrorism
myself.
simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell
Yeah, that'll
arranged
be
on
fine.
their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Oh, now I'm
Why
over
would they go
the
after Big
radar.
Shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He
Fine.
says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes
Group
and
game
madmen.
readability if I'm just
You're
like
saying
sat
Snake is
somewhere
still
inside.
alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
According to the
What about
official
the other
record.
soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here?
Very good question.
Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Ah, so calm. 45. Or no, it's not a 45. Fuck. What is it? 9 mil? Probably.
Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream.
Or no, it is a 45. Never mind.
All Alpha, this is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey,
So, we
what's
now
your
know
name?
codec or Snake's actual codec frequency, just in general.
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely get yourself fucked up by Solid Snake here too. Because he did just give you a gun. So, let's say you take that gun, you equip it, and then you hold it.
Think you can shoot that thing?
yeah, he'll go to sleep, and if you do it too many times, he will shoot you. He will absolutely fuck you up. Snake, do not play games. No, not here. Wait, no, that needs to be... Yeah.
Jack, it's me.
What do you want?
Okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and save here. Why not? It's been about an hour. We've already died once. Apparently we're in 2099. Battery on the PS2's gone, so... That is the way it be.
Jack.
Good. Alright, yeah, let's skip a little bit on that one. It's not a bad deal, just... hold on. Oh, does this work now, too? Or no? Okay, yeah, it does. So you still hear the kiss sounds if you're, riding? Alright, and the only way to do this... Okay, it does not have a, doesn't have anything in it. But yes, if you find a locked locker, you can always punch it open, and if it's got something in it, the door will fall out as if it's trying to fall on you. But most of the time, the locked lockers have nothing. And they're firing on someone. I wonder who it could be. This Fist of the North Star boss.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
Bullets know better.
This is impossible.
You don't fuck with Fortune.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
And then you've got Vamp as well. Just one hand deadlifting an unconscious man onto his own goddamn shoulders. Jesus Christ.
Don't let them take the president!
Talk about fucking yoked. Right?
Ready grenades!
The fucking noob tube even stopped right at her feet. Dud. Fucking done.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
And she has a railgun. Later on, after you've beaten her, you'll get a railgun.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
And seagulls end up just falling out of the goddamn sky. Damn. What a cold-ass woman. God, I love Fortune.
Colonel,
Like, the bad guys in this, some of the best bad guys in the fucking series. 100%.
Bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm
Oh, and you know how you
Just
fought a
means they
fucking,
anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides,
helicopter in the last game? Fucking Harrier. You heard it.
On top of
Yeah.
that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
you mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s.
Oh man,
the terrorists
how much
wanted
does
over the
Raiden
shell.
look like fucking
The
Street
President
Fighter
can
4
wait,
Ken?
But this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't
Forgot
believe
that
you're
you
on
could
this mission.
actually zoom in
I
on their
keep thinking I'll
faces.
Wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Right. You're needed on Strut C.
Alright, so, time to go to Strut C. We're on the BC connecting bridge, so that should be easy. And now we get a time limit. Alright, let's head into the bathroom because. Alright then. Got some good posters in this one. And Tasman, nice. That'll be helpful later. Because I'm not playing on the HD version, that would probably be helpful later. But anyway, not the point. Alright, I don't have the level card key that's needed. And this one should just be Peter. Alright, Peter, what do we got?
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
Yeah, sadly.
All of them? That's bad.
tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
How'd you make it over here before
Don't go
us?
pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
I would have seen you. I moved really fucking fast.
Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head, also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
Greg Eagles does a good job here too.
Keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
Fat Man.
I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was
Oh man, I should have actually... Damn.
An engineer?
I should have looked at the database before now.
A skinny guy.
My own fault.
In with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
Ah,
Leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
nice.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb
All right.
disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
I mean, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be a bomb defusal person.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
This is to show off the first-person stuff. If you hadn't been playing with it beforehand, before now.
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's
Exactly.
right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own.
That sounds about right.
Like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know.
Yeah, he built an atom bomb when he was 10.
About an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just
Indeed.
activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
Where do you think he would have put them? C, D, E, F, and A?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case.
Okay.
You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
True.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Okay, and we've got Shell 1.
Shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion. And it's exactly what he would have decided.
And Pliskin gets Shell 2.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
Let's do all we can for all of it.
What's this?
It's a card key.
Security card issued to Shell personnel.
And you don't have to keep it equipped now.
Big Shell's security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
But that explains Pliskin
We'll have to
extremely right now, so that's good.
Lockouts as they come up.
Good, good, good.
Let's get going.
Let's go.
You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
Good job, Stillman. Appreciated.
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL.
Nope.
I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi.
That's some Marines, yeah.
Marine Corps talk.
And then he gave Who Dares Wins, which is SAS.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Man, it's almost like I said that. Wonder where I learned that factoid, though.
Then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
Yeah, you
What about you? They could be back in this
Raiden,
area
you're a
soon.
bit sus. Like a super bit sus.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here.
Good choice. Good choice.
Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you.
Understood.
Into the fear, the darkness comes.
Works for me. I mean, you gotta take time to appreciate the beauty that's set in front of you, don't you? How's it going, everyone? Believe I have a camera, but there's no reason to take pictures here, so we're not using it. Bomb's in the ladies' room. First things first. Head in here. It is over this way, so it's probably where am I missing? I'm right inside the stink lines now. It's right freaking here. I know it is. Oh well, it's fine. It's not on this side. What am I missing and where? Because it's obvious, I'm sure. Ah, there it is. It is absolutely obvious. I didn't want to call.
I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
At least it doesn't seem that way.
So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Alright, let's just go back to the beast, to Shell B, because the next two are real easy to get. And then we'll just double back and come back around. First things first. It's the only one, right? Good, it was the only one. Alright, I need to keep an eye out for people. Alright, so he's coming up the other way. We'll just coolant this real quick. And run. Hold up? Yeah, hold up.
Freeze!
Fine. Let's just get wrecked here. That's fine. Ah, my own fault.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me.
I hit the button too far or too hard. And while jamming that button, it really sucked. Let's not say we did. Alright. This time I know the ways. Alright, we did it. Did it well. On the second try. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible, but it's fine. Oh no, just run.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Because if I do this, then I won't be seen. We'll just hide. It's not a big deal.
Freeze!
now we just drag him to a space. Caution's going to be called here in a minute. Let's see, it's over here, right? Yeah. Come on, turn around, turn around, turn around! Thank you. Okay. Now if I get in here, go down here.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump.
Alright, yep. Yeah, so it might be a trap. Now I've just got to wait for this guy to clear, and we've got our way out. I could hold him up for the dog tags, but I really don't need the wig, so we're not doing it. What's... Oh, okay. This is just up. Ooh, what's in here? Ah, another picture. Cool. How about here? Ration. Nice. Nice, nice. And we're out. I mean, not out, but out. Alright, up. Get up. I can't go back down yet. Good, never mind.
Communications with the roof of Strut A have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
I thought I could actually do something. I couldn't. It's fine. So I don't have a way through? Not yet.
There's somebody there.
There's nobody there. Alright, go into F. But we don't want to actually, we don't actually want to take F out right now. We want to save F. Oh, fuck. man. I am just bad right now. Okay, so we definitely just want to connect to Strut F's thing right now. Oh, fuck. Really glad that guy didn't hear that.
Nothing here.
Ah! Beautiful. Thermal sensor? Nope, don't have a thermal anything. Cool. We're just going blind here. Alright, so that's that. I know which way I'm going now. Whenever I stop, I turn the opposite way. Cool. SOCOM bullets. Huh? Okay. Let's equip the M9. Can't get into there. Cool. Oh, fuck. Back in here. Underneath.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
He went back down. Right, and I just want to shoot this guy in the face.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Alright, and I can't get into any of those, so... Fine.
What's that?
Oh, fuck.
Who's there?
We'll reset the aggro. We'll come back. Oh, no! Right, this guy with the goggles. who I can actually snipe from down here.
Nothing here.
Freeze!
No!
Need to find the computer. Oh, mine detector. Cool. Okay, then there's a way to get through over here then. Cool. And I know where the other thing is, so we'll deal with that in a bit. Ah, and we got our first cardboard box. Beautiful. There's something inside. Cool. Alright, there we are. Ah, strangely more visible. And a reminder that more visible doesn't mean to be, doesn't mean all the way visible. Just means that I can see better than the last vent I was in. Ah! Alright, so let's do this. Perfect. We now have a suppressor on our gun. On our lethal gun, rather.
Nothing here.
Ah, okay, I see where you're at. Perfect. And we get out. Now all the things I have are silenced. So sneaking is no longer the exception, but the rule. Oh, they're both down here? Okay. One of them's going up now. Cool. No, I just said we don't want to get this while we're here, and I meant it. Alright, because there's probably a way to crawl through, I just haven't done it in a while. We'll come back, it'll be good. We'll hit this guy. The HDMI version allows me a greater view of where I'm going. Okay, so that's why. But yes, if you're good enough.
Be careful.
Alright, there we go. We just got it,
Someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
yeah, you also say Snake's dead, but
Caution.
Whew. Luckily I was coming from F, not the other way. Because this would have been hell if I had to rely on cigarettes. And I may not be using them, but getting claymores is always useful. At least in my opinion. Now, go ahead and crawl through. Let's go with the sensor A. Oh, I think I see it already. Or no, that's me. That's me on the map. Ah, can't go down here yet. But there is a connecting door that's shut. And locked. Oh, right. Because you still can't do that on the stairs. If I climb on in a box, I can definitely get wherever I want, so let's do this instead. Wait. No, you didn't fucking see me. I call bullshit there, but oh well, it's fine. I'll deal with it. Where is... Okay. Going to do this to put this on. Actually, we want 5. Because they'll, look for it less in here. Is there none? Lucky for me, that worked. So got all of that. There's an upstairs. Okay. We do want to get this one though, if we can. Oh right, there's a cutscene here. I've forgotten.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a
Jetstream
cardboard
Sam?
box. On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before.
Was it me? I just used it.
Over and out then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Hello, Olga.
A chance.
Really glad that you're here.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike
He
you,
says likely
I
from his own
believe.
box.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the Big Shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Alright, so getting this one will feel better. Yeah, I do just want to see him shot. Because if when he falls, it'll be fine. Damn. Really do not intend to be wasting these shots. Is there not one up here right now? Okay. Well, that's fine then.
Situation is normal. All clear.
I know I didn't sleep that guy. Or maybe I did. Yeah, because that seems to be the guy that, yeah. Okay. These guys are still asleep. Cool. Then I don't think there's one here. Alright, we're gonna have to do a couple of things here before the Fat Man fight. I haven't taken care of anything in D here, and D's gonna have something interesting. 100%. Oh, shit, I should have let him report. Yeah, we'll walk out, we'll walk back in. Disable the infrastructure. And disable the manpower. Alright, where is the... No, I don't need the... I need the terminal. That's what I need. I'm looking for that right now. Cool, everybody here's asleep. Got the bomb. There we go. Cool. There we go. Got all the struts, I think.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
It's a very good point.
Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
Yeah,
We went up
Top
to the
Gun.
top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Fairly certain I tranked the person here. No, I didn't. Did now. Oh, there's nothing here? Okay. Only the way over to F, and I can't do anything with that yet, so let's go back into D. Hoping people are actually still asleep, and if they're not, well, I don't need to do too much. In fact, I should just go back to F. Because I got all the rest. Yeah, I should just go back to F then. F it is. To finish it out. These guys are definitely still awake. Or back awake, rather. Alright, and time to go. Mine detector? Anytime we're here, mine detector's probably the right choice. Now we go in. Good. Good, good, good.
Nothing here. There's somebody there. What's that?
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Bad at life. Okay, is the only way to get there from the top? If that's the case, it's fine, but... know where it is. Okay, time to go up.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Alright, got F. Good.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas,
Yep.
Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That
Nah,
won't
he'll
happen.
he'll make
I
it.
can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness.
Man,
Faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims.
Peter,
This is no prosthetic.
you're not a good man.
I can keep my footing on cat
But you
bones
can
and
be.
hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
Yo, how's it going, Vicky?
That one's all yours.
Good to see you.
You got it, Raiden?
Sadly, I'm gonna be wrapping up
Pete, I've
soon-ish.
taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't
But
recommend
it's
you
good
go
to
into
see you
any
drop
of the
by.
other struts.
Appreciated, always.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
How you doing?
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter.
I mean,
He's gone for good.
doing Metal Gear things, and I apologize for any clicks and or other things that were happening. Sometimes that's just the way of things. Ah, nice. Let's equip a box. I know, it's... I apologize, it's just the way it is. I have to end at 6, you know? I have work at 4:30 in the morning. That guy should be dead with the amount of tranquilizer I put in him. Oh, no worries. Or rather, I'm not worrying.
Freeze!
Fuck. Okay, well, it's fine. I'll run away. Oh boy. I am bad at game. Just relax, because they know that I'm in, or they should know that I'm in here because I'm bleeding, but I guess not.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Okay. And now I should just be going to Strut, or the next Strut over, but You know what, we'll just hide in a box here. We'll save, and then, yeah, that'll be it. I wish I could play Strutting, that'd be great. But I can't. But I will say, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for sticking around, thanks for getting here. Appreciate it every time. All super fun. You know, the social media things that everybody needs to ask you to do. Like, subscribe, fucking follow, whatever you may do, all that good stuff. And we'll be back on Wednesday, whenever I've finally figured out my Fire Emblem save situation. And we'll be at the end game for Eliwood chapters. You know, that's the way it'll be. And after that, it's Friday, Saturday, it's gonna be more Digimon, you know, all the good stuff. Anyway. It's time to save, so don't get blown up. Good night. Appreciate y'all. As soon as I do this.
What's up, Jack? I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary sometimes.
Rose?
It's nothing. Well, see ya.